So I noticed lately that my channel has been dropping in views. And I figured, hey, maybe that means I need to do something different. But honestly, like, I started this channel because I like this game. Started playing this game. This is a free game that I found online, free to play at least. And then it's like, I got pretty good at it. I started with the one verse ones, and I noticed how they always bring out new characters, things like that. It's probably the most interesting, like, dynamic that I've seen with games like where there's always an upgrade. I mean, in that respect, you could say it's kind of like Fortnite. They're always doing something new, but this is basketball. And I would want to play, a basketball, street style game where I don't have to, like, be playing the NBA style. Cause I don't know, it is what it is. I feel like, like you play the NFL or the NBA, and it's kind of tainted to a certain degree with all the, narrative BS and what people be putting out there. But I don't know, it is what it is. But anyway, I came to like this game, and so I be playing it. But I'm kind of lazy with I don't do the video editing or anything like that. I don't feel like I should have to. But I don't know, it is what it is. So yeah, I finally wanted to put some music on this channel, like, because every time you try to put the music on, you get them copyright, whatever bullshit, the content ID. It's just like, damn. Okay, so yeah, this video can't play in a certain territory or whatever, But then I'm like, okay, let me see if I can find something that I can play on it. So I just put some instrumentals on there that are royalty free. I'm sure a lot of people use the same bullshit. Is what it is. I would like to play some music though, but just can't do that unless you get permission directly from the artist. That would be cool. Maybe one day if I ever became, like, popular on this joint. But it's not really all about getting popular anyway. I started this just so I could look back on my games, like, see how I progressed in the game. The thing about this game, like, even though it's, like, free to play, like, it's this kind of game that, like, kind of drags you in, because you meet a lot of good players on here. You get your crews. I'm on the fadeaway crew, as you can see at the top right of the screen. But yeah, you could even tell when I started the game because I used that same title plate, the Oktoberfest, because that's the one that, to me, that's the best. It's the best one. But I also like the platinum, the platinum with the cat with the shades. I like that too. But yeah, anyway, I'm getting older and older. Eventually, I'm not even gonna be able to play games no more, I figure. Because even my hands be hurting sometimes when I play this game too much. So it is what it is, But there's a lot of respectable people that play this, the players. And you go to different zones, you could play against completely different people. But then that would risk your connection lagging, unfortunately, because the latency. But yeah, it's whatever. So you can see, like, the characters that I got, like Luther. He's one of the main characters I started out with. He's dancing to the music, the vibes. Nathan, man, I came to really respect this character. See, that's the thing. Like, all these characters have great potential. Like, even the characters you might think are kind of whack or something. Yeah, I worked a little on it. Like, what gives me motivation to push these up are the events, man. Like, the events, like the current event right now is hold up. Alright. Yeah, that's Max in the background. And that's kind of funny. Max's story that he's with Chloe. I like the fact that there's like like stories to this game, like the episodes. Like it makes the game more unique and interesting. And on top of that, like most people have to spend a lot of money to even play this game. So it's kind of unique in that respect. So when I play my games, like I can't be commenting live on the game because I need to focus on the game. You know what I'm saying? Like I tried doing that before, and it made me slip up big time. But it is what it is. Like some people are too crazy on this game, man, for real. All right, hold on, let's see that event. All right, featured. I usually go to the featured most of the time, or I check the battle pass. And that's the cool thing that I have is I have the ultimate edition, so I get unlimited battle pass. And like that's what I would recommend to people who want to be serious about a game like this. Alright, check it. Alright, so I'm on intensive character stat boost event. I always look for the stat boost events to, upgrade my characters. As you can see, these type of rewards you get from the collected stars. Like all these are really good, but what I'm always looking for is the advanced skill training balls. Hold up. Let me. Alright, whatever. Let's just go to my inventory right quick. Management inventory. Alright, intensive training. Yeah, that's what it is. Alright, so I'm always every day I'm getting skill training balls, so I never run out too much, or I could do big upgrades with different characters. Like you want to upgrade all their skills. Anyone who plays this game knows. Yeah, I got a lot of Cupid hunt ticket. Like I got these. I probably can't even use these. I don't know. Treasure box key. Maybe I should look. But it's whatever. I'm not worried about stuff like that too much. And these, I want to use these soon enough because they're piling up. But it's no worry because it's not like I'm gonna lose these items. That's something I appreciate about the game too. Like you get all your items or whatnot. Like I got a lot in my inventory. So I've been playing this game for a long time. And like some games are all good, some are not. But like I try not to ever view it in a negative way. Some people try to get at you. They try to get you mad or whatever, but there's limited communication. And that's probably a good thing too, because if people were on the microphone, they'd be talking like mad-ish in your face. I'm probably trying to keep this family, so I'm probably not gonna be cussing or whatnot, or try not to at least. Anyway, I got kids, so actually I got another one on the way. I got 5 kids, another one on the way very soon. Alright, hold up. Yeah, I got the platinums. I'll be using those soon enough. Probably not yet. Usually I let myself be inspired by who deserves the platinums. There was one time on this channel, like if you go way back, like I was actually writing stories for the characters, but I left a disclaimer on those. So, I don't want to get in trouble with anybody, But I don't know. What I'm doing the writing. Doing the writing. I used to do a lot of poetry, lyrics, writing lyrics. I've even like recorded songs and all that. But it wasn't something that I did like on a legitimate level though. It was just recording over instrumentals. Like to say if I was gonna rhyme to some of these instrumentals, like maybe that'll be okay because these are royalty free. I don't do the freestyle though. I gotta write. It is what it is. Like my strength is in my writing. Like I've always been a good writer since I was a youngin', a little one. Like My teachers recognize me for my writing skills. Like just because I don't do the freestyle, don't I mean I could, memorize my lyrics, but I tend to be lazy with that a lot. But I do recall, most of my lyrics that I wrote that I actually recorded. Because I've listened to my music so much that you don't forget the lyrics. But I like my music. Other people, it's whatever. I like it. My wife likes it. My kids kind of like the music. But I don't care. It's for me mostly. I record it for me mostly. Though I did share that with some people though. But anyway, hold up. Okay, so what did I want to talk about? Yeah, my channel's dropping. Hey, y'all need to watch my channel. So how do I get through to you people? I seen that a lot of people in Australia were watching my channel. I was, thinking like people probably be like at the bar or whatever watching Wada Games. That's why I try to make some of the stretches long. So like if you were sitting at a bar or something, you wanted to make bets on the game, right? Like this game we gonna call that Wada. He gonna win this. He gonna take this with his team. And you can make bets from the start, right? Like you look at it, what characters are playing, or what users are on there, and you judge like if you recognize some of the users and players, you can place bets on them, man. Who's gonna be the MVP? Put money on that. I got 5 on that. Whatever. Who gonna win overall? Is Water gonna take this game or not? It's a yep. That's a win. Oh, look at that win streak. Did Wada get a 7 win streak? Or did he get a 7 lose streak? Because that happens sometimes. Because they do the AI upgrades, right? So the AI is matching up or helping match up players. So I'm not usually playing against like a lot of noob people anymore. Because that used to happen a lot. You get a lot of noobs. But I don't know, man. Like some of the news would get on my nerves, so I had to block them. Some players get on my nerves, so I had to block them. Especially they be disrespectful or throwing games on purpose, Like I don't appreciate that. It is what it is. And me, I'm an old dude. Like old school. Like I appreciate the old school games. Like I was playing Atari back in the day, And it'd just be the next system, then the next system. I'm always a gamer though. I always appreciate these games. I think that's something that just runs in my family because everyone in my family, they're a gamer on some kind of level, whether it be cards, video games, whatever. And you just make time for it. But you gotta work too. You gotta work hard. You gotta do what you have to do in this world to be successful, right? So, yeah. And forget about all the distractions going on. Like try to focus. Like focus on things that are important to you. Like your family, taking care of your family, doing what you have to do to take care of your family. Like we get all this inflation and all this, right? But you gotta rise up and like make moves so that you could be successful. And we're actually very lucky to have capitalism where we can be successful if we really try hard at it, and that's something we should all appreciate. We don't want no like bullshit like going the other way, Oh, I apologize for the curse. This isn't really made for kids anyway, but I want to keep it clean for my family though. At least, I'm probably the only one that's gonna go back and look on these videos. I mean, it would be nice if people out there, they wanted to support the channel. I mean, but I come to realize, well, how's anyone gonna want to support the channel if there's no commentary or anything like that? But the main reason that I don't do that is because it's mainly because I can't focus on the game when I'm trying to talk. Like I just can't be doing that. All right, let's see what we got on the screen. Yeah, crew. Like most of the time, I want to respect the crew, right? Like I don't want to be putting anyone on blast on my channel without asking permission for that. I'm not the leader of the crew, but I've been with this crew, Fadeaway, for a long time, and I do comments on, on the message board here and there sometimes, like wish them happy new year, whatever, or we on fire, we platinum at least one time. I think it was just one time with the crew, and that we got the legendary. So that's kind of rare too, but we're always top 10 though. So that's something I appreciate about the crew. The leader of this crew said that this is the oldest original crew or something like that. Something like that. I think it was established in 2020. I think that's when the game came out, honestly, 2020. But yeah, this is a game I appreciate, and I thought maybe my channel, like since I've seen people start watching it, I thought maybe it could help teach people how to play the game. I mean, or at least like try to lead by example, or you could check out some of the moves. Like, okay, I'm not like nearly as good as some of these people that are like, top, like the top sweat players, like they be dominating these games a lot, but sometimes I give them a run for their money depending on the circumstances. If I'm in a good focus, and I could get into the predictability of what my opponents are gonna be doing, because sometimes I could get into those zones. Not even sometimes, like it's a lot of the time. But when I lose games, I try not to be mad about it. I figure, I'm just learning. I'm always learning in the game. Like every day or every game, you're learning something. I mean, okay, maybe some people would say that's not true or whatever, but I would disagree, because if I try to pull out some new kind of moves or whatever, or I know what they're gonna do, so I'm gonna do this to, kind of put like a Jedi mind trick on them or something, so they don't know where I'm gonna be, especially with certain characters like the Ox Queen. Like she's my best player, but Yuna, she's up there too. Looking at characters, right? Alright, so, and I don't know, I appreciate that they fixed how you did the character selection in this game, because they get so many characters. You used to have to scroll left and right, and then you'd have to try to hurry up before the time runs out, and then a lot of time you get stuck with a player that you didn't necessarily want to play with, like some of my lower characters, like I don't know, and I'm not knocking any of these characters. All these characters, like every single character has their own balances and benefits or cons, pros and cons. But a lot of, like, I can't say I disrespect any players, man. None. I just have my own preferences, who I put my priorities on for upgrades and things like that. So, like Jenna, and, I noticed the similarities to where is it? Where is she? Well, there's Ox Queen, these are my tops. These are my stars. Got stars around them. It's my stars. Clara, I feel she has awesome potential too. I play all right with her, but like not as good as other Clara players, But I eventually I want her upgraded, like so she be on point with three point shots more often. Right now I need to use shooting guards for the mission. Like I think I mentioned the mission early. Like that's the most important mission, are those stab boost events. Yeah. So Lou, yeah, she's good too. Like I don't use her a lot, but I use her sometimes, and like I appreciate how she plays. Like her dunks are often unstoppable, Rebecca, I appreciate how she plays too. I just like never use her. Like there was one of them special events, so I upgraded her. Yeah, they used to do that. Used to do the free P5 events, Prestige 5. That's what they call it, P5 Prestige, Prestige 6, Prestige 7. I hear rumors that they eventually go up to like Prestige 8. But currently Prestige 7, P7 is the highest at the moment. But if you're just trying to invest in characters and level up quickly, that's going to be very costly. Because I have the Ultimate Edition, that means, you know, I get unlimited battle pass, unlimited characters, all the new characters I get automatically. You know, and that's how I wanted it. When I saw that deal back in the day, like when I played this game for a long time, I'm like, let me make that investment, and I consider it be like I'm just buying the game, and therefore I'll never have to buy anything else ever again. That's how it's been. It's not that I'm not all for supporting the game. I just don't feel that I feel like I've given my support. I bought the game pretty much, right? That's how it used to be, and that's how I feel like it should be. If you buy a game, that should be it. But all these people with big money, whatever, I mean, these are the most competitive people. I don't know that they play tournaments or whatnot, but I figure a lot of them probably do, because they take the game real serious. And I take the game serious too, but I try to have fun in the game though. Like, it's more about playing for fun than it is the seriousness. But I do admit that I do take it serious, and I will get frustrated or mad towards players that are just messing around or trying to, you know, mess with you or make you angry or disappointed, whatever. But sometimes I just like pushing people down anyway, so I'm not mad at people for pushing people down, because I like to do that too. You know, it's just part of the game. Like, if you remember that Arch Rivals game back in the day, Arch Rivals, for you youngsters, you probably know nothing about that. But it's a game where you be on the court and you just be punching people to get the ball. You know, like, I don't know. It'd be interesting if they did something like that in this game. Well, they actually did. What's his name? Deacon. They call him the football player. Where's Deacon? I don't think I leveled up Deacon. Where is he? Yeah. Okay, level 4. Or P4 rather. P4. Deacon, he could just like tackle people, knock them down. And that's why he's kind of frustrating to play against sometimes. But like, you get around it though. Like, it's not really that big a deal that he'd be doing that, because you could easily dominate the game, like, no matter what. Like, I do like to play center positions, or you know, PFs. Hold up. Yeah, like Max and Marisol are good power forwards. Giant G, man, he's like one of the best. Like, Giant G is the beast. And Hal too, man. Hal, like, these are probably my best. Well, aside from Blair too. Blair, I honestly, when she first came out, I'm like, I'm never gonna use that player. And then I see how she play, and then it's like, well, wow, she be dominating the game. Like, it's hard for anyone to get the rebound over Blair, because she has the best chip out, in my opinion. But Giant G, I recently got him up to, I leveled up his intensive training balls all the way for the chip out. And that's important. Chip out is important, I feel like. But they changed the chip out too, because it used to be, I guess they would say the game was broken, right? Because your chip out, the ball would always go straight up, and it'd be easy to get. Then they changed it. Like they try to make it more realistic, I guess. Like, if you do a chip out, it doesn't always go straight up. Sometimes it'll go flying way over there or way over there. And when that happens, you know, you gotta run, you gotta dash for that ball. You gotta to get that ball, and hopefully your teammates are paying attention, because they could dash for the ball too. But sometimes, you know, they're gonna expect that you're gonna get the rebound, because they know how you play, and they'll go to an open spot, and then you could toss the ball their way right quick. They can make an easy shot at the beginning like that. But yeah, it doesn't always go that way. So I'm not mad that the chip out does that. You know, it's more realistic. But you know, I kind of do miss that old way how it was, because it was so easy to get the rebound. It's ridiculous. But yeah, the game, it evolves. That's how it do. Like sometimes though, like there's the one time they did an evolution where what do they do? The transition, like after you score the shot, like that's when people celebrate. They do the dances or whatever emotes that they had. And like they did this stupid transition that said 3-on-3 freestyle, and the screen would flash in between all shots. They did that for like a day, and I was complaining. I even posted a complaint on one of the message boards about that, and I was thankful that they changed it, because I was gonna stop playing the game if they kept them dumb transitions like that. Like for real, like if they mess up the game, I'll give it up, man. Like, I'll be done. But I don't have no issue with this game. Like sometimes I'm worried about how they upgrade things or change things, but so far it's all stuff I could deal with. Sometimes you get glitches in the game, like if you're in an advanced or a ranked game, then like who is that? Crew member? Yeah, if you in a ranked game, like sometimes I would have Yuna glitching, like because Yuna she's on fire with her moves and her 3-point shots, like maxed her out on the 3. I appreciate the Korean, man, like because like they South Koreans, they make some good shows, man, like, and these are very talented people too, and they're always classy with the cards too. I appreciate that too. Alright, so do I want to talk anymore? That's the question. Or do I want to get down with the next game? Yeah, I don't know. I might do some game stretches. It's actually my birthday today, so I'm just chilling right now, chilling. But yeah, I have some friends on here. I don't really be talking to them like that, but we play the games. It's kind of weird how it go. It's not a lot of room for communication on this game unless you have some kind of outside place where you meet with your crew or whatever. Or I mean, you can do that, but I don't really care to. It's just me. I usually like to play like randoms. Like I don't usually get the group games, not all the time at least. Sometimes I get good groups where we play well together, like we understand each other, like the strategies, like how to evolve the strategies so that we can win these games, but sometimes communication's totally off. Like your communication is like basically your style of play, the macro, like what you say to your other teammates to try to coordinate. Like lately I use the I don't know, I like the bye-bye, because like you be like, yeah, I hit that shot over you, or you see them make a good shot, like wide open too, like I like, bye-bye, but yeah, there's a lot of good players on here. That's something I appreciate too. It's a lot of good players, a lot of respectable. That's the main thing. You got to keep it respectable, man. You can't just be doing stupid, like getting on people's nerves or whatever. I might nerves sometimes, like sometimes I might be frustrated. Then I'll be pushing everyone down. Like I don't give a, I be boom. People be like, stop. You're like, what? Alright, anyway, yeah, I like some of these beats actually. Kind of make you want to bust a rhyme right quick. Like I am very good with the writing. I could write a rhyme like on a dime, like drop. Like I could write a rhyme right now and bust it out right quick, but I don't feel like doing that. But it is my birthday though. Getting old, man. 43 and playing this game. I bet most of the people that play this game are like young, like real young. Like most of my audiences said was like 18 to 24. Oh, y'all youngsters, I hope y'all smart, because you'll pay attention to things that go on in the world, like the real things, because a lot of y'all misled. It is what it is. But yeah, you won't hear me talking about no politics or anything like that though. No. This is an entertainment purposes only. This is all entertainment purposes only, you know? Like, that's what it is. I realize I'm just rambling, whatever, but I don't know. I want to switch it up a little bit. Maybe people listen, hear what has to be said. Watch the games, man. Make bets on the games. You know, like, make it something. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm doing the commentary right now. Well, not really commentary. I'm just talking. But maybe y'all could listen. Maybe watch the channel. Maybe like, share, and subscribe. You know, maybe. What does it take? I don't want to do all these fancy edits or anything like that. I mean, my daughter, she plays too. She plays it. She's really good, actually. Like, I taught her well. And she plays on her own, but, you know, she doesn't have no like kind of investment in the game. She don't play all the time. Like, if she played all the time, I'd probably help her out and get her like one of those yearly subscription where you get kind of like the ultimate edition. You get all the characters. Like, in that case, maybe it'd be worth it. Like, the ultimate edition, you can't get that no more, because that was like a one and done. And I thought it was a good investment because I appreciated the game. Like, I'd rather play this game than, you know, any NBA or whatever, even NFL for that matter, like the Maddens or the, you know, NBA Lives or whatever. I used to play the Street, though, NBA Street. That was one of my favorite games for a long time, you know, because I appreciate the gameplay, the game style. This game is just like NBA Street, but it's like the co-ed mix, which makes it interesting. And then the stories, and these are like, a lot of these people are just, you know, ballers. They're just friends, like, from way back. So I appreciate the stories. Like, it kind of adds like a specialized element to the game, and that's what makes the game good. Like, I seen a lot of people complain, like, hey, y'all don't need to be spending no money on that game. Well, if it's a good game, you know, they deserve it. You know, they deserve to be successful for putting out a good product that people appreciate. And that's how it should be, you know. If you put out trash, you don't deserve nothing. If you put out harm, you definitely, well, you deserve something, but it ain't. And I don't know. People shouldn't be out here misleading people and telling lies. You know, that is what it is. Like, keep it real with people. Don't be misleading people. Try to do right. And, you know, it's always put God above everything, man. You know, like, y'all better know that. But a lot of people just straight up, like, evil. It's a lot of evil out there, man. It's crazy. But yeah, man. Yeah. You see, my man here, Double D, with the horseshoe for good luck. And, you know, my favorite color is teal. Like, we did the teal and black when I got married to my wife. So, yeah, we've been together forever, man. Marisol. Yeah, okay, let me... Hold up, is it lagging? Hold up. Alright, so my top characters... Oh, we lagging now. Someone must be breaking into my channel or something. Yeah, what's up with that? Alright. Luther, one of the best. Kaji, highly respect this man. Yeah, it must be lagging bad. Alright, Nathan. Nathan is a top dog, man, for real. Marisol, most definitely. Alright, I'm gonna have to, you know, restart this. This is lagging. But peace out. Like, subscribe, man. Like, support the channel. If you like the channel, support it. Watch the games, man. Go back and watch older games. Watch them from the beginning. Just find all of them. You know, there's a lot of games. It goes back to where, you know, when I wasn't even that good at the game. To get good, you gotta level up these characters. Wait, is it not lagging no more? Hold on. Oh, so now it's good. Nah, it's lagging. Alright, I'm gonna restart.